Okay, I'm going last. I've definitely got this option for this fat tissue carnivore, so I'm going to put in this 0 and play it if I can, probably play nothing, maybe one species if I don't think I can. Yeah, fat tissue carnivore options are definitely one of my favourite. Still waiting for Everentropy. Ah, good. Finally got in. Probably just one of those, slow phone things. This could be one of those, climbing warning call starts. This, could also be a carnivore that is about as big as this one. So, there's definitely looking to be, maybe a reason not to do this. So if this is this one defended, this one undefended, then this one gets to attack and I don't. And if this one can attack and these are both attackable, that's enough to take it down. I don't need to join in on that fray. If this is not a carnivore, and it's now made me not make a carnivore, but there were things to attack, it's just kind of a bit sad, really. Hey, it better be a fat tissue carnivore. It's an ambush carnivore, the one that makes the least sense. I could totally have made my carnivore and we would have just erased all of this. That's too bad. I think you should attack this. Taking corporations off the table is great. This guy's going first, put in a corporation, but also a fertile. Either you want to make lots of food or not lots of food, you know, like, make a decision, don't split it down the middle. He went relatively high, but not that high. Cool, that's a lot of nothing. Definitely having more body size on a carnivore than him, just fat tissue, nom. That's definitely a possible play. He goes first, he just might not even keep the carnivore. Okay, he's apparently just wasting all of his cards on the carnivore. So I can't really get big enough to eat him. He might scare everyone else off from doing anything dangerous enough for me to counter. But if he wants to waste all of his cards on that, I'm happy to just throw this up and let him die. I'm really not happy to push to 6 body size and make the carnivore costing me, yeah, all of my cards. I can't even get the fat tissue down if I do that. That's just a bad idea. So yeah, so this ambush means he knew he could attack that undefended species. So this is kind of okay. Pushing it to 5 body size is really not. This guy, if that's a carnivore, could also attack me now, which I'd be okay with. I don't spend anything on this. So this guy kind of... He can attack. Wow, well done. Let the wasteful carnivore stay alive so we can have last turn with a built-up carnivore and a chance to adapt it to actually do something. I guess. I'd be pretty happy to just make this an intelligence defensive herding. That'll be fine. If I had a burrowing, I'd definitely be up for making the long neck use it. So you can only put 3 cards into population. I only need to put 3 cards into population. Probably push a tiny bit more than that, though. Just because I'd like this up. I don't want to make a hard shell because I really have to give it a body size if I do. I only need to eat twice. I put in a 2, there's 5 there. Everyone else has foragings. This guy's got an intelligence, this guy doesn't need to eat. Yeah, it could be dangerous. We'll do this. If I eat once, I'm good. If I eat twice and then still have to intelligence for 1, I don't feel so great about it. I think it's a safe enough play. I don't think I really had any good additional species plays into this. So we'll do this. If I get to eat 5, I get to eat 5. If not, I have to intelligence some. This guy's best bet right now is climbing into population, eat that once. I don't know why he added the body size. Seems like a poor decision. So if this guy wants to save this, he can't intelligence first. This is going to lose a population that it never should have had. He should have just left it at 2. Knowing what he was doing here, you make it full, it's fine. So I'm sort of annoyed that I had to put the intelligence on the foraging species, but it was at least a way I could do something, make sure I was safe from this guy. And like it works out okay, but it's not as good as being able to cooperate out of it. And at some point, if I get to the point where replacing it with a cooperation makes sense, I will. Those are not very defensive cards. Making a 2 body size hard shell, not a bad idea. But I need to put this up to 6 population. He can't actually reach 5, so I can leave it at 5. That's as far as he can go. There's nothing out here that's currently using a hard shell. Unfortunately, a new 2 body size species with 1 trait is pretty obviously a hard shell. So actually doing this, somewhat dangerous. It gives me the option to eventually defend with a symbiosis instead of the defensive herding, but it's an intelligence with the defensive herding. It's actually pretty safe like that. I kind of want a species here because it's going to be good that way, but because I've got the long neck, having it on this side where I can maybe cooperate with it is perhaps a better idea. I don't really want to show the long neck right now, so I don't think I will. I'll just save both of these. Probably use the scavenger to feed this if I have to. I did put in 3, there's already 3 there. I'm eating first. I think the chance that I can take 1 and then 2 is very high. Might be a carnivore. This might be pack hunting, which, as I said, kind of bad for me. I don't think I had any really better options than to try this. This guy doesn't get to eat quickly this time, so I might get extincted plus me getting extincted, which is a good trade-off. I think I can handle that if we both have to take a hit. If this guy survives it and I get eaten, I'm less enthusiastic. He's also kept his species up for a little while now. He's got like a long neck and a warning call after this guy's just removed this. That'd be really strong. Yep, he got a pack hunting. I couldn't do shit about that. You know, how am I meant to guess what his 3 cards are? I can't. Hopefully he attacks this first. It wouldn't make sense not to, right? Kill the burrower before it burrows. He knows how this works. He has to attack this, this, and this in the end, which I'm feeling very good about. This guy loses his new species. This guy loses a population. That's good. So, definitely pushing this up to, wow, 6 population now. That's a lot of long necks and corporations. That can definitely get this to be just, you know, straight up full. If I can ever make the species and give them population and defenses. See how everyone actually goes starving this guy this time. If he gets an intelligence, he can just chew through this as much as he wants. Not really as much as he wants, because he can't actually reach, you know, 6 population. It's going to cost him too many cards to get it down to parity with him. At that point, you just eat this. Okay, so he can't attack this, he can't attack this. He can attack this once, if this doesn't get defended. So he might be forced into attacking these, if Everentropy can just defend this from the outset, and not make new undefended species. So the cards I'll probably use are both of the long necks. If I need to use any. Please don't make new undefended species, Everentropy. Please don't do it again. That's not helping us. If I get something good happening, I can catch up to Chet. I think he's a little ahead of me. It's definitely not insurmountable. Okay, so that's a symbiosis. That could be a hard I hope it's not a hard shell. Because there's a hard shell, it does nothing, everything dies. I hope it's not a climbing, which leaves not many good options. If he's gone for the symbiosis chain, there's still nothing good that defends it here that I can think of. Not happy. Wow, that's just bad. I can't imagine that going that going worse than it did. So instead of this here, you put it here. You leave this on 2 body size, and you put the warning cool on this species. He had the cards. He could have done that brilliantly, saved all of his species, but he didn't. He screwed it up. This thing gets eaten. So I get to take 2 and use my intelligence twice. That was just really bad. Hey, a symbiosis, that's what we want. I can put up a symbiosis with the Corporation Longneck over here, maybe, if I've got enough cards. Still save 1 card for using on intelligence. If I lose a population this round, I lose it. Yeah. I'll manage. I do need to save one card. Not doing it if I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 6. Yep, okay. Feels good. If I lose one population this round to gain one card for next round, and still be set up to keep getting some food from them, it's fine. This goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there! Cool! Now I could just leave the long neck, but I really don't know if I'm going to get any food at all, so I definitely want it. Also, if you are watching, all of you who've just joined, I'm going to be stopping after this. So if you just joined, hopefully you'll join me again some other time. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this setup. It might finally give me enough to start getting ahead of Chet, I don't know. It's only a little bit, but it's something. Maybe he gets an intelligence that he can just use and fill up. I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, it can't attack these. So I'm happy. So the real question is, will this actually be defended for once? This is defensive herding. The answer is yes. Oh, it's the new fat tissue when he wasn't filling up his fat tissues. That seems like a bad plan. Cool, so he's going to get this one, he's going to eat something. This guy's going to straight up starve. I'm going to get my 5. This guy's going to get his 4. Yeah, having to remove the foraging for that feels bad. Should have probably just removed the fat tissue in the end. Especially if you're guessing that you need that because you're not going to be able to eat. If you're not going to fill the fat tissue, don't keep it. It did its job, it kept his species alive through what ended up being a difficult round last round. Then it was empty. Keep it, he'd be on 2 more population right now if he still had the foraging. Wow, wow. I wish I could, you know, have the long-neck corporation chain I've always dreamed of. On that note, maybe I can. Not quite. So this is an interesting one where I hope that I can eat once, eat the little bit more than seems reasonable, let him extinct this, and then I have the 1 card to finish this up. I just don't even know if he's actually going to, you know, make this, like, if he's still going to leave this as a carnivore. And if I keep the 2, I know I can fill this up. Yeah, I might go for the safe play, even though the fun play is fun. So no intelligence for that carnivore. It is still a carnivore. The fun play would have been fun. Don't know why this has so much body size. If you're going to give it horns, don't make it attractive to eat, right? So there's heaps of food. I'll take 1, I'll take 2. Could have actually increased this population 1 more. Which I definitely thought of doing, but safety first. Okay, I can't say I'm too surprised about that. And as I said, I am done. No one else is actually playing Evolution at the moment, so I'm just going to go raid some guy who's playing another game I like called Surviving Mars. Because raiding tiny channels is a fun thing to do.